see if we can come up with
Alright,
some names.
alright. See, now the mic is recording too.
Alright, well, that'll be helpful for the audio for people to hear us.
Yeah, I think this will help the audio sound better.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon we should probably introduce ourselves because they might be a little confused.
I'm a little confused as it is.
If they don't know who we are.
Well,
so,
I don't know quite yet who we are, what we are doing here.
Well, see, I'm John David, and this is John Wesley, and we're here to tell you about some, just about the South. See, them there rabbit trail people. They had us on as guests from the last video. They posted it on Monday, I think.
I think that was right.
Yeah.
But they liked us so much that they
gave themselves a day off.
They were out of town
and they wanted us to come in and talk about a little bit of stuff, just because they thought we were entertaining enough to be entertainers.
Entertainers, exactly.
Yeah. Now, I don't know much about that whole YouTube thing. Only entertainment I know about is baseball, but, you know. Well, you also got that there, football.
Yeah, it's a man's sport.
And NASCAR.
NASCAR, yeah, it's a lot of fast cars.
Yeah.
People know how to work on them.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's where you go to get your root beer, too. Yeah, see, those are the Southern beverages of choice. You got your root beer, you got your cheer wine, you got your Coke,
but you can't forget,
and you got sweet tea. Most important one, sweet tea. That's
tea.
One of the main pillars of Southern education. Sweet tea. That's how we all get such a sunny disposition. Sweet tea.
That's why we are all so sweet down here, yet everyone up in the north just has such a sour mood because they do not put enough sugar in their sweet tea. They call it sweet tea, but
that ain't sweet.
If I could pour it over my pancakes, then it's sweet tea. I forgot where I was going with that.
Yeah, that happens to me something too.
It's been a long day working outside on the farm.
Yeah. You got a farm?
No. I ain't even got a farmer's tan. Well, I know I got a farmer's tan. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Just
you need to go get yourself some do some more work out there on the. You need to go mow your lawn and get yourself a farmer's tan.
I will say, it has been a minute since I mowed my lawn. But it's starting to get a little cooler, and then I ain't got to worry about it as much because the grass ain't going to be growing.
Well, that's the thing that most people don't realize about here in the South. You got to mow your lawn 9 months out of the year.
You're right.
Only about 3 months. I remember I had to mow the lawn right before a Christmas party one year.
Those are the worst.
Because it was growing up.
The worst.
I mean, come on. When it's 80 degrees on Christmas Day, I mean, you know it's the South. Yeah. 80 degrees and 80% humidity.
That humidity, it hits you home. It hits you.
Yep, it sure
Suck
does.
the life right out of you.
Sure does. Yep. Anyway, we were talking about the pillars of Southernhood, right? So the first one is sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
The second one is barbecue.
We love our food down here.
Now, let me clarify something. Barbecue ain't no noun. No, it is a noun. What's the action one? It's a verb. No, it ain't no verb. That's right, it ain't no verb. Barbecue is a thing. Now, I don't care if your barbecue you're talking about brisket, or you're talking about pulled pork, or what kind of sauce you're talking about, whether it's vinegar, mustard, ketchup, tomato. Barbecue is barbecue. And that's good. And that's one of the southern pillars of Southernhood. So we got sweet tea.
Now while you're drinking your sweet tea
and eating your
barbecue, you best be having that right to bear arms real close.
Your guns. That's the third pillar of Southern hood.
You have to have it in your holster or thrown over your shoulder. You gotta have it right there. You never know when you might need it.
Oh, you gotta have your gun and your barbecue and your sweet tea. You also gotta have your Saturday college football.
College football, you can't forget about that. You know, we love all them Georgias and Bamas around here, and we love them national championships.
Yep, gotta watch your Saturday football. What was that their fourth pillar again?
Cup of coffee in the morning.
Cup of coffee in the morning. Well,
but it can't be none of that weak stuff. You ain't gonna be going to Starbucks or getting that Dunkin'.
Star what?
It's some kind of fast coffee shop that they call it. Something that these here northern people use.
You mean them northerners that actually go to get a cup of coffee?
It's all this creamy, milky.
I got a coffee.
It's about that much coffee in it. It will do anything but wake you up.
I got a coffee pot in my kitchen. That's all I need.
It'll give you a buzz though, because
it'll
add about 20 ounces. 20 ounces? I don't know, but it'll give you diabetes. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but hey, that there McDonald's coffee in a pinch that'll do. But still.
It's gotta be that good stuff. The stuff that puts hair on your chest.
Still, if you don't got a coffee pot in your kitchen, are you even Southern? Now the next pillar of Southern hood, can't forget about that there Little Debbie.
Oh yes.
Got their oatmeal cream pies and their Galaxy brownies.
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and ain't Little Debbie, but you can't forget about them moon pies either.
Pretty good.
Another thing of Southern hood, our hospitality.
We say hey to everybody.
Everybody walking past, you gotta say hey, because if you don't say hey to people walking past, then you ain't Southern, because hospitality is what makes us Southern.
It's called Southern hospitality for a reason.
That's true. I never thought about that, but there you go.
It Northern hospitality.
Yeah.
Y'all Northern folk ain't got no hospitality. Y'all just up there pushing and shoving and.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have that Southern hospitality. That's what makes us Southern. That's what makes people want to come and visit. You see, most people don't come to the north for the hospitality. Most people come to the south. Why do you think Florida got so popular? Used to be Southern.
Probably the beaches.
Ain't so much Southern no more, but...
Probably the beaches.
I'd say it probably used to be more Southern than it is.
Probably.
Yeah.
With all them gators.
Yeah. That's another thing. You can't forget about them gators. Oh, I might look at that truck.
That's a nice truck.
Which brings me on to the next thing. Trucks. We love our trucks. Yeah.
But when we talking about these here trucks, alright, we ain't talking about none of them those squatty trucks or any of them rocket ship trucks. We talking about a good size pull your house truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we love the classics.
Oh yeah, gotta love them classic trucks. Yeah.
And if you want a car, you gotta stick with that American muscle.
It's like the Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
And the classics are the best.
That's true.
Ain't none of them fancy stuff that they got going on nowadays. They trying to copy all of the European stuff. Go stick.
Who's a peon?
It's too complicated to talk about.
Oh.
But you know, over there in the waters, they's a European.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I never peed in no water.
You don't pee in the water? What you do when you go to the beach?
I ain't ever been to the beach. That's for them, they're North folk. I mean,
no,
they come down here and trash our beaches. I ain't ever been to the beach.
See, what you do is once a year, you take a day off from the farm, and you go take a nice day at the beach, and you sit out, and you stick your toes in the sand. You drink some nice there root beer tea.
Well, if I wanted to stick my toes in the sand, I could do that out on the road.
You could, but if you're sticking your toes in the sand, that means that you need to re-level the road.
That's
So
true.
you ain't got time to stick yourself toes in the sand. You got to go out there with the tractor and run over it to level the road out.
That's true.
Because you out there and you got them northern people coming down here with their little tiny cars.
Like that one.
That wouldn't have been good on that little bumpy road. And
Yeah.
they go in and they hit them potholes and they jumping and they riding. And
Yeah.
you gotta smooth it out for them. They ain't used to the wilderness like we are.
Is that what this is?
That's what they see it as.
Huh? Well, see, when I think of the wilderness, I think about going back in there where the old deer stand is, and then shooting some big bucks.
Some big bucks.
Yeah. We ought to talk about hunting more often.
We probably should. I think they might enjoy it.
They might. Hunting, fishing, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. I ain't been fishing in quite a little while. I think I'd like to go down to the pond sometime and cast a line in and just sit there and see what
since apparently we're
nibbles a little bit.
Since apparently we're those YouTubers or whatever they called us now, maybe we should take them along, come fishing with us.
You know what? They probably would like that. Now, we wouldn't be able to take them on any hunting trips though, because they might disturb deer.
It's true.
You know.
I don't know how loud they might be.
They
Now-
probably won't be as courteous to being quiet.
Yeah, that's true. Now, if we take y'all hunting, I'm not saying that we will, but if we ever do, y'all gotta promise that y'all will be quiet.
Yeah, you gotta stay hush, and don't wear any strong perfumes.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
That's true.
You will ward off them there deers. They got that nose. They smell you.
Now, what did they say that they could do to talk to us? Wasn't it something like leaving a submarine or something?
They could submarine.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
put some kind of comment somewhere.
Right. They mentioned some kind of like comment board. So I guess if you know where this I guess that's kind of like a bulletin board, like
Probably.
like right there in the fellowship hall at the church. You know,
Yes.
kind of like one of them there bulletin boards.
Pin your comment to the bulletin board, and
Yeah. And what else did they say? Wasn't it
give us show us a thumbs up.
Yeah. Give it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone right now, put your thumb in the air. Yep.
There you go.
Kind of like hitchhiking, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give a nice little hitchhiker, and then just leave it there. But
Yep.
don't let no strangers pick you up. Stranger danger. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
'Cause
think that might have been it.
Yeah. Might have been it.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's go get some Bojangles, and then I think we'll be good.
let's get that Bojangles.
All right.
Haven't gotten that recently.
Yeah. I mean, that's another one of them Southern pillars is Bojangles.
Bojangles.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all later, and yeah. Well, let's go. Come on, buddy.
Let's get out of here. It'll cut itself off.
Yeah.